Hello students, in our last video we were discussing about the factorization of cubic polynomials on the basis of this particular identity which we have already discussed, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c in the first bracket and then a square plus b square plus c square minus AB minus BC minus CA. So we were discussing about this particular identity and we have solved some problems based on this particular identity. And there was one more condition. The condition was if A plus B plus C is equal to 0, then what was the condition? Then we can write A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to 3ABC. This was the one more important condition. If the sum of these three terms a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so we have discussed all these things and we have solved some problems based on this identity also. Now again we are going to start some important questions based on this particular identity. So let us solve one question. Question is we have to factorize 2 root 2 a cube plus 8b cube minus 27c cube plus 18 root 2 abc. Okay, now this is the term which is given and we have to factorize this particular term 2 root 2 a cube plus 8b cube minus 27c cube plus 18 root 2 abc. Okay, we have to factorize this term. So as we have already discussed in our previous video also, for solving such type of problems, what we check? First we check the terms of cube. Here it is a cube with 2 root 2, b cube with coefficient 8 and c cube with coefficient 27, but there is minus sign. But we know in the formula or in the identity, there are a cube plus b cube plus c cube. All the three signs are positive, but here it is negative. And this is minus 3abc, but here it is plus abc. So first we will arrange the terms in such a way that it is in comparison with the given identity. So first we have to convert these terms in terms of this identity. So 2 root 2 can be written as root 2a whole cube because the cube of root 2 will be 2 root 2. Root 2 into root 2 into root 2, that will be 2 root 2. So it is root 2 a cube plus 8b cube can be written as 2b whole cube. It is 2b whole cube. Similarly, this 27c cube, we have to take here positive sign. So we will take here plus and in the bracket we will write minus 3c whole cube. Because we know the cube of the odd powers of negative numbers is always odd. So it is minus sign. So minus sign to the power 3 will always be negative. So we have written here plus because here it is plus and in the bracket we have taken minus 3c whole cube and 3 cube will be 27 with minus sign and c cube. So it is converted. Now we can consider this term root a. We can consider this term as a. 2b we can consider it as b and minus 3c we can consider it as c. So it is written a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Okay, so first three terms we get here a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Now the next term is minus 3abc. So first we will write here minus 3. Now put the values of a, b and c. What is the value of a? It is root 2a. So it will be 3 into root 2a into what is the value of b? The value of b is 2b into 2b into what is the value of c? It is minus 3c. It is minus 3c. Okay, so what will be the value of this term? If we further solve this, so we will get this term again. Let us see. It is 3, 2 is 6, 3 is 18, root 2. This minus and minus will be plus. So it will be plus 18 root 2 into a into b into c, that is 18 root 2 abc. It means this is the same term which is given in the question. but it is arranged in term of the identity. So basically what we have to do, we have to convert the given term in terms of identity. So here we have converted this given expression in term of the identity a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Here it is minus, this is 3, this term is a, this term is b, and this term is c. It means the given question is converted in terms of this identity a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Now we can solve it directly. What is the formula of this particular identity? It is equal to a plus b plus c. Now putting the values of a plus b plus c. So what is a? A means root 2a. Then what is the value of b? B means 2b. So plus 2b. Then plus c. And what is the value of c? It is minus 3c. So it will be minus 3c. It is the first bracket. A plus b plus c. Now in the second bracket, what we will get? It will be a square plus b square plus c square. So what will be a square? It will be 2a whole square plus, so it is root 2a. It will be root 2a whole square plus 2b whole square plus c square. And what is c? It will be plus and in bracket minus 3c whole square. A square plus b square plus c square. Then it is minus ab. So what will be the value of minus ab? Minus a means root 2a. So it is root 2a into, what is b? B means 2b. So it will be 2b. Then minus, it is ab. Then we have to put minus bc. It will be minus. Then the value of b is 2b. So it will be 2b into, the value of c is minus 3c. So it will be minus 3c. Then minus ca. Minus, and the value of c is minus 3c into the value of a is root 2a. And closing the bracket. So in this way, we have converted the given expression in terms of identity, and then we have solved, we have put the value of all the terms. Now further solving it, we will get in the first bracket it is root 2a plus 2b minus 3c. Then in the second bracket, root 2a square will be 2a square plus 4b square plus 9c square. Then it will be minus 2 root 2 ab. This will be minus minus plus. It will be 3 to the 6 bc. And it will be 3 minus minus plus. So it will be plus 3 root 2 ca. And this is the final answer. This is our answer. 2a square plus 4b square plus 9c square minus 2 root 2 ab plus 6 bc plus 3 root 2 ca. Okay. So we have already discussed such type of problems in our last video also. This was only for revision so that you may be able to solve such type of problems more easily. These type of problems are generally asked in your examination also. So you have to take care of such type of questions. Now coming to the second type of questions, which we have already discussed in the last question. That was the last question of my previous video, where we have used the concept of if the sum of a plus b plus c is 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So I have solved only one question in my last video. So today we will discuss those questions in this video. So let us start. First you have to remember the condition. What is the condition? If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube, it is equal to 3abc. Okay, you have to remember this condition, and based on this condition the questions are asked in the examination, and it is very simple condition. Okay, so you have to just check the values. The sum of a plus b plus c should be equal to 0. So let us solve the question. The first question is, we have to factorize we have to factorize x minus y whole cube plus y minus z whole cube plus z minus x whole cube. Now we have to factorize this term. Okay, this is our question. So basically, if you see this question, the first concept which will come into your mind, that will be, we can expand this term, a minus b whole cube, it is also a minus b whole cube, it is also a minus b whole cube, and it can be solved by that method also, but that will be more lengthy method. Okay, that will be solved, but that is lengthy method. So since we have studied this identity, a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc when the sum of three terms is 0. So first we will check. Now how will you solve this question? If we consider this term x minus y, let x minus y is equal to a, y minus z is equal to b, and z minus x is equal to c. If we consider these terms as a, b and c, then what is written here? It is a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Okay, so now first let us check the sum of a plus b plus c. We are going to find a plus b plus c, then it will be equal to x minus y, the value of a is x minus y, plus the value of b, which is equal to y minus z plus c, and the value of c is z minus x. Now let us solve it. This x minus x cancel out, z cancel out, y cancel out, it will be equal to 0. It means we are getting a plus b plus c is equal to 0. We are getting a plus b plus c is equal to 0. It means what will happen? The value of a cube plus b cube plus c cube, it will be equal to 3abc. And we have already taken a, which is equal to x minus y. So putting these values, we will get x minus y whole cube plus the value of b is y minus z whole cube plus the value of c is z minus x whole cube. Then it will be equal to 3abc. The value of a, again the value of a is x minus y into y minus z into z minus x, and this is our answer. So it is so simple. If you solve this question by expanding all these three terms, then it will be more lengthy, but now it is very simple. Okay, so whenever you have given three terms and the cube on all the three terms, then first you will check that whether the sum of those three numbers whose cube is given is either 0 or not. If it is 0, then it will be very simple that if a plus b plus c equal to 0, then their sum of cube will be equal to 3abc. Okay, so it is very simple question. Note it down. Now coming to the next question. It is again of the same type. Question is, factorize. We have given p cube in bracket q minus r whole cube plus q cube in bracket r minus p whole cube plus r cube in bracket p minus q whole cube. Now we have to factorize this term. P cube in bracket q minus r whole cube, q cube r minus p whole cube plus r cube p minus q whole cube. Okay. So again, you can solve it by expanding all the term. That will be very lengthy. So first let us check. First we will convert it in terms of a cube plus b cube plus c cube, and we will check either the sum of a plus b plus c is 0 or not. If it is 0, then it will be very easy. we can directly put it is equal to 3abc. So let us start. We can write the first term as, we can write it as p in bracket q minus r and whole cube, because it is p cube and the whole cube of q minus r. So we have taken this whole term and whole cube of p into q minus r. Similarly, the second term can be written as q into r minus p whole cube, plus the third term can be written as r into p minus q whole cube. Okay. Now, what I told you, first we have to convert it in terms of cube of three terms. So it is first term cube, second term whole cube, third term whole cube. Now we will consider these terms as a, b and c. So let a is equal to p into q minus r. This first bracket I have taken as a. Then b is equal to this second bracket, q into r minus p. Then c is equal to third bracket, that is r into p minus q. So we have considered these terms as a, b and c. So it is written as a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Now let us check a plus b plus c. Find the value of a plus b plus c. So what will be the value of a? It is a, multiply the bracket, open the brackets also. So the value of a will be pq minus pr, plus it will be qr minus qp plus rp minus rq, opening all the brackets and adding. So it is a plus b plus c. Now let us check either it is cancelling or not. It is pq minus qp, both are same terms. So pq qp cancelled out. pr minus and rp plus, it is also cancelled out. qr and rq is also cancelled out. So it will be equal to 0. It means we get here a plus b plus c equals to 0. Okay, it means when a plus b plus c is equal to 0, it means a cube plus b cube plus c cube, it will be equal to 3 times of abc. Now it was our a cube. So again putting these values, we will get p into q minus r whole cube plus q into r minus p whole cube plus r into p minus q whole cube. It will be equal to 3. A cube plus b cube plus c cube will be equal to 3 abc. So it is 3. Now a, what was a? It was p into q minus r in the bracket. Okay. Then b is q into r minus p. Then c, which is equal to r into p minus q. We have put the values of all the terms. It is our a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3a, b and c. This is a, this is b and this is c. Now we can solve it. P, Q, R can be taken together. So it will be equal to 3 P, Q, R, and in the bracket it will be Q minus R, second bracket R minus P, and third bracket will be P minus Q, and it will be our answer. This is our final answer. Okay, so in this way you can solve such type of problems very easily. The basic thing is that you have to check first whether the sum of a plus b plus c equals to 0 or not. And in which question you will check it? Whenever it is given that there are 3 terms with cube. Then you will consider the first term as a, second term as b, and third term as c. And then you will check the sum of a plus b plus c. If it is 0, then the cube of all these 3 terms will be equal to 3abc, and you have to just put the values of a, b and c. You will get your answer. So note it down. let us solve one more question of this type. Now we have given the question x upon 2 plus y plus z upon 3 whole cube plus, in the second bracket it is x upon 3 minus 2y upon 3 plus z whole cube plus, in the third bracket it is minus 5x upon 6 minus y minus 4z upon 3 whole cube. Okay, now you have to factorize this particular expression. Let us check the terms once again. X upon 2 plus y plus z upon 3 whole cube plus x upon 3 minus 2y upon 3 plus z whole cube plus minus 5x upon 6 minus y by 3. The second term is minus y by 3 minus 4z upon 3 whole cube. Okay, so this is our question. Now, how will you solve this question? It is written a plus b plus c whole cube, and we don't know any identity of such type. So we cannot expand each term individually. It means we have to use this concept a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. It is understood. Okay, you can check it directly because we have no formula of cube of trinomial. We cannot expand all these terms. So we will consider these terms individually as a, this whole term as b, and this whole term as c. So let us start. Let a is equal to x upon 2 plus y plus z upon 3. B is equal to x upon 3 minus 2y upon 3 plus z. And c is equal to minus 5x upon 6 minus y by 3 minus 4z upon 3. Okay, so it is a cube plus b cube plus c cube. So first we have to do what we have to do, that is we have to find the sum of a, b and c. So let us find the sum of a, b and c, that is a plus b plus c. Now putting the values, we will get a is x by 2 plus y plus z by 3. Okay, we have taken these terms as a, b and c, then we are finding the sum of a, b and c, that is a plus b plus c. So we are putting the values a equals to x by 2 plus y plus z by 3 plus the value of b is x by 3 minus 2y by 3 plus z. Then c. And what is the value of c? It is minus 5x upon 6 minus y by 3 minus 4z upon 3. So we get such a large expression and we have to solve this expression. So first we will take the LCM. Let us take the LCM. What will be the LCM? The terms are 2, 3 and 6. It means the LCM will be 6. So taking 6 as LCM. Now it will be 2 3s are 6. So it will be 3x plus 6y plus 2z plus 2x minus 4y plus 6z minus 5x minus 2y minus 8z. Okay, let us check it again. It is 2 3s are 6, so 3x plus 6y plus 3 2 are 6, 2z, 2x minus 4y, 6z, 5x, 2y and 3 2s are 6, 2 4s are 8z. Okay. Now let us find their sum. What will be its value? So let us first solve for x. It is 3x plus 2x. It will be equal to 5x. 3 plus 2 5x and it is minus 5x. It means 3x plus 2x and minus 5x will be cancelled out. So it will be 5x minus 5x. Then coming to y. it is 6y, 6y, and here it is minus 4y, so it will be 2y. 6 minus 4, it will be 2y, and it is minus 2y, so we can write it as plus 2y minus 2y. Similarly, coming to z, it is 2z and 6z, that will be 8z, 8z minus 8z, so it is plus 8z and minus 8z whole upon 6. So all these terms are cancelled out. All these terms are cancelled out. That will be equal to 0 upon 6, which will be equal to 0. It means we get the sum a plus b plus c equals to 0. And when a plus b plus c equals to 0, it means a cube plus b cube plus c cube, it will be equal to 3abc. So we have to apply this term a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Clear? So first note it down up to here, then we will proceed further. So you have noted down. Now we are going to rub this line and going to put the values. So we get a plus b plus c equal to 0. So the answer will be a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. It means from this expression we can write it as this is a cube plus b cube plus c cube. I am directly writing the answer. It will be equal to 3. First you will write this term. This term is equal to 3abc. Then what is a? A is x by 2 plus y plus z by 3. First bracket. Then the second bracket b. B is x by 3 minus 2y by 3 plus z. And the third bracket, which is c, it will be minus 5x upon 6 minus y by 3 minus 4z upon 3. And this will be our final answer. 3abc, and it is our answer. Okay, so in this way you can solve such type of questions. But you have to take a, b and c first. Whenever you are given 3 terms with cubes, then take first term as a, second term as b and third term as c. Then first you have to check whether their sum is 0 or not. So here we have checked it that a plus b plus c equal to 0. So its value a cube plus b cube plus c cube, it will be equal to 3abc. This is a, this is b and this is c. That's why this is our answer. Clear? So the questions are very simple. You have to just learn the identity and you have to put the values exactly, clearly. That's why then only you will be able to solve the question. Now the most important question. Now we are given, question is, if x is equal to 2y plus 6, then find the value of x cube minus 8y cube minus 36xy minus 216. Okay, now this is our question. We have given if x is equal to 2y plus 6, then find the value of this particular expression. So these type of questions are also very important. So first let us take the term which we have to find. We have to find this term. So let us arrange this term. It is x cube minus 8y cube minus 216 minus 36xy. I have written this 216 before 36y because we can convert 216 in terms of cube. We can write it as x whole cube plus, we will use the sign of plus because we know the identity. The identity is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. That's why I am using here plus sign, and we will use bracket with minus 2y whole cube because 2 cube is 8 and it is minus, so it will be minus 8 and y cube plus 216 can be written as minus 6 whole cube because 6 cube is 6 is the 36, 36 is the 216. It will be minus 216. So here we can take x as a, minus 2y can be taken as b, and minus 6 can be taken as c. So we got the values of a, b and c, and what is the last term? It is minus 3 into a. What is a? It is x into b. What is b? It is minus 2b into c, and what is c? It is minus 6. So we can check it. If we multiply all these terms, we will get 3 to the 6 is the 36. This minus minus will be plus, and plus minus will be again minus, then it will be minus 36xy. It means this expression we have converted in this term. Okay, it is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. All these terms we have got. Okay, now we have to find the value of this particular expansion. So if we convert this identity if we expand this identity in the formula, we know the formula a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c in the first bracket, then a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus c. Okay, so we can put that also, but here we have given one condition. What is the condition? This is our condition, x equals to 2y plus 6. Okay, so now if we check it here a is equal to x, b is equal to minus 2y, and c is equal to minus 6. We have considered x as a, minus 2y as b, and minus 6 as c. So it is a, b and c. Now if we find the sum for this particular identity, if we find the sum a plus b plus c, then it will be equal to x minus 2y minus 6. Okay, so the sum of a plus b plus c is equal to x minus 2y minus 6. And what is given? We have given x is equal to 2y plus 6. It is given already. If we take this term to the left hand side, then it will be x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. This condition is already given. So if we put the value of x minus 2y minus 6 in this term, then what will happen? Then a plus b plus c, it will be equal to x minus 2y minus 6, which is equal to 0. So we can say that a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so we got a plus b plus c equal to 0. So we know the condition. If a plus b plus c equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So here we got a plus b plus c equal to 0. Now if we expand this formula, it is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, then from this particular formula what we will get? By opening a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, it is equal to a plus b plus c in the first bracket. What is a plus b plus c? It is x minus 2y minus 6. A plus b, so plus minus minus plus minus minus, a plus b plus c in the first bracket, and then the second bracket we will get a square plus b square plus c square minus ab x into minus 2y minus bc, so minus 2y into minus 6 minus ca, that will be minus 6 into x. This will be our second bracket. Note it down. The first bracket will be x minus 2y minus 6, and the second bracket is x square minus 2y square minus 6 square minus x into minus 2y into minus 6 and minus 6 into x. So we got the value of this term x cube minus 8y cube minus x cube minus 8y cube minus 216 minus 36xy. This was the term which we have to find, and we have written this term in form of this formula, and whose value is coming out to be, it is equal to x minus 2y minus 6 in first bracket, and the second bracket which is already, it is x square plus 4y square plus 36 plus 2xy, then it will be minus 12y and it will be plus 6x. It is our second bracket. Okay, now we have to find this value of this term. So we have already got that the sum of these three terms, x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. The sum of x minus 2y minus 6 is already 0. So we can put the value of this term as 0. And when we put this value, x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0, then what will be the answer? We will get the answer 0 multiplied with anything, it is always equal to 0. So our answer is 0. Clear? So this was our question. You have to find the value of this term. First we have converted it in terms of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Then we have checked the value of a plus b plus c, which is coming out to be 0. And this is a plus b plus c, which is equal to 0. So if it is equal to 0, then the answer will be equal to 0. Because this particular term into 0 will be equal to 0. Okay? So in this way you can find the answer. So we have solved some problems based on this identity. So you have to practice these questions. These are very important questions for your examination. Now in the next video we will solve some more questions, some more important questions of this particular identity. Okay, so that you will be able to solve such type of problems. So it depends on your practice. More you will practice, more you will be able to solve such type of problems. Okay, so you have to solve and you have to practice. You have to learn the identities also. Then only you will be able to solve. So note this question completely.